I was just going through a really painful period of my life. And every day I would wake up feeling awful. And I tried to circumvent this by writing the things I learned during the day down on a piece of paper and putting that right beside my bed. And the moment I woke up, like the moment my eyes opened, I would grab that paper and replace all my spiraling negative thoughts with these tools that seemed to serve me. And that paper became pages on pages. And eventually I self-bound it into a book for myself. And friends and family noticed I was doing a bit better and asked what spawned that. And I shared with them I'd written this book to myself, and I let some of them read it, and they encouraged me to publish it. And this year it came out.
I mean, you're basically writing to your inner child, like, speaking the kind words that you feel like maybe you've never gotten.
And that's basically resonating back with who you are, your inner child or your inner voice, and then shedding the things that you've learned from society or culture that have taught you to be a different way, and just being who you truly are and letting the world see that. People definitely won't always be pleased with the changes you start making when you become more aligned with your authentic self. But for me, I try to look to nature and how trees shed their leaves every fall.
Because, we tell ourselves each day, I know I do, most of this comes from personal experience, that I'm impatient and without thinking, I can harm others because of the way they perceive it. And we can only perceive what we know. And that's why it's so important to learn and keep learning, because it will change your perspective.
So I try to embrace a concept called avoiding second arrows, which is a Buddhist concept. And basically, Buddha was talking to students and said, if you get struck by an arrow, does it hurt? And then that second arrow is up to us if we hit ourselves with it by complaining, by self-flagellating, by blaming ourselves and others, shaming, guilting, adding all that fuel to the fire. We could instead spend that time pulling out that first arrow, tending to it with Neosporin in the terms of self-care, talking kindly to ourselves like we would to a best friend or a child or a romantic partner, self-soothing, and doing what it takes to heal that first wound instead of just striking ourselves over and over and over with more arrows.